Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Reading App Wednesday. So, as you can see, I will be reviewing Wife Forgotten. But first, I want to thank all my subscribers, new and old, my viewers. Thank you so much for just listening to me rant. Also, please, if anything else, just share the video so people can find out about the book, at least the books that I review, because I don't see a lot of reviews on YouTube about them, unless they're just not hitting my feed. But definitely just share the video so other people can find out about the books and movies. So, Wife Forgotten, I found this through I believe, Instagram ad, but I stumbled across it on Wattpad. And I gotta tell you guys, right now, Wattpad is keeping me in its clutches. I've read about 3 stories on this in the last 2 weeks. And that's in between me reading all my other things too. So, Wife Forgotten is about Amelia and Mark. Now, Amelia goes by Leah. The book starts off and it's their 10th wedding anniversary, and she has to go to the restaurant by herself because lo and behold, her husband hasn't called her, hasn't checked in, and this has been going on for about, I think, 6 months. And she's like, you know what? I've had these reservations for months. I am going to go and enjoy it by myself. Well, while she's there, she spots her husband and one of his co-workers. And I gotta say, this co-worker is a little devil. So she walks up to him and she pours water all down her husband. And she basically lets him have it in the restaurant. And she did this classy move. She basically said, oh, wow, I can see why you cheating on me with Eliza, whatever her name is. She's beautiful and I'm just mediocre or whatever. And she turns and basically she goes, you can have him. Mark, you need to get a divorce lawyer. And walks out. But this woman is not mediocre because when she walked in the restaurant in her dress, men were stopping and staring at her. But then again, I get it. When you have children, your body changes. You don't feel the way that you used to. If you've had kids, then you know. Unless you're one of them lucky little things that your body snapped back like a rubber band. We don't tend to like y'all, now do we? Just kidding. So, she goes and just leaves him and her with the bill. He's like, yo, what are you talking about? He's trying to get to her, and she does not hear it. She leaves, and the guys at the waiters at the restaurants blocks him, like, you can't leave until you pay the bills. And her waiter turned and winked at her, and she was like, thank you. Lush, the restaurant's getting the 5-star review. Well, through the book, you find out that Mark was innocent. And I never would have guessed that from reading like the little teaser. I thought he was a dirty little old dog. Yes, I did. Thought he was a low down dirty dog. Come to find out that Lisa, whatever her name is, planned the whole thing because she wanted Mark's job. She was planning to ruin a marriage because she wanted this man's job. Ma'am, what? Are you serious? Well, Mark basically almost has like a heart attack, and of course the wife goes, Leah, and she overhears all this, and she's like, okay, I got a recording, but Mark's like, you can't, I'm sorry, not Mark. Yeah, Mark. He's like, you can't use that in a court of law in the state. He's like, she'll get hers. Well, Mark decided, you know what? I'm not losing my wife. I'm not losing my family. I resign or whatever. But let me tell you, little Miss Eliza, she gets her comeuppance, and I'm so glad that and, Mark and Leah, they work it out, and he realized, like, yeah, I was, neglecting you, but I was just trying to get the partnership so we wouldn't, have to struggle. I'm like, sir, your wife's a dentist. I'm pretty sure y'all are okay. But anyway, it was a good book. It was an easy read. It took me like maybe a day and a half between doing everything that I had to do. Like these books are not long, and that's what I like about this reading app. Some of the short stories are short and to the point. A lot of reading apps, they just go on forever. So here's my advice, you guys, if you've listened to this video for long. If you're getting recommended books for reading apps, check to see if you can find them on Wattpad or another reading app that's not going to take you forever. And they keep adding more and more to the story. Like, I don't get it. Like, I've read some stories on different, reading apps, and they're entirely too long. But again, this one was great, and it's by Imitation Girl 35, as you can see at the bottom. I liked it. I will definitely be rereading this one when I'm in a reading slump. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.